So these all samples that you've picked up?
Those are all. I still need to go through them. Man, there's some good stuff there.
Alright to open it and get a wee sniff?
Oh, which one is that?
I don't know. It's not labelled. The wee red one at the far left.
Is it not labelled?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
Nothing at all
Oh,
that I
shit.
can see.
The problem is when you write with even
Sharpie on.
it kind of
It's
disappears.
going to fade in time.
Oh, I know what this is. This is Aftentoschen. This is the Stiller's cask. I think the last one.
You got
I don't know what
it's
this
got
is.
red writing on it.
Oh, it's a Kelpie Fish. We've got Kelpie Fish bottles. Don't know where I got this one, but I remember getting this one. The Colera 7-year, 50% refill hogshead. Smell that. 2 minutes.
Oof. That's lovely. You could just drink that. You could just make that back by 50% though. It's
Yeah. So what do we? Number 12. Yeah. Welcome to Scenic Scotland Whisky Tasting episode 12. And we actually should have done this 2 weeks ago because this is when this was released. The Ardbeg Grooves committee release. Only available at the distillery. There's not a lot left. They're already going for quite a bit of a higher price on the auctions, and unfortunately people have a tendency to buy these as much as they can, bring them onto the mainland and put them on auctions. So
ticketing of bottles really.
basically ticket touting of bottles. So I understand the whole, you can make quite a bit of money that way, but there's, in my personal opinion, Catriona disagrees with me obviously, but in my personal opinion this stuff is made for one reason and one reason only.
To be drunk.
That's to be drunk. So welcome back, Graham. And I think you're gonna like this one. So this is the Ardbeg Grooves, and what I like about this is that there are actually a few special things about it. Firstly, it's pretty high, 51.6, so it's not cask strength, but it's pretty damn close. From the experimental folk at Ardbeg comes this intensely mellow dram produced using our grooviest cask ever. Smoked spices combined with distant bonfires fading into a mellow haze of apples and smoked pear. Apparently what they did was they heavily charred the inside of the casks and then scratched deep grooves into it.
So
that there's more
grooved.
Yeah, so there's more contact
Yep.
with the wood and the toasting of the wood. So it's a bit of a new thing apparently. And then obviously they did the whole. I need to show this bottle actually. They made it a little bit hippie style. I don't think it doesn't taste hippie style. I don't think any hippie would ever have been able to afford these, to be honest. But yeah, this is a goodie. Yeah, I know these whiskey tasting videos are a bit bullshit actually because I've tasted most of them already. This is not. This is not.
Say they're open.
This is not. This is not the first time. Except these. There's some in here that I've not had. The 75. No, I've had that one. I don't know. I've had that one. The Blood Oak, yeah. Noble Oak, I've not. There's a couple here and there that I've not had yet. So there you go. Anyway, so same idea. A good swig.
Yep.
Leave it in there. This might burn a wee bit more. Slanjava.
Mm.
It's incredible.
Not as much burn.
It's not as much burn and it's stronger. But that's the genius of Ardbeg. See, I don't know if I've got. No, it's not here. They've got the Ugendal, which is like a prize winner, and apparently the prize was for being the most balanced whiskey. I don't think this one's far off it. It's just so
It's lovely.
you can taste everything. It's like this. It goes everywhere. It's just genius. It really is. I don't
I
taste
think
bonfire.
that's a new favourite, to be honest.
Do you taste bonfire?
Mm.
Well, it says
You can
this.
smell it. You get a smell of it.
I can
That's
smell
grown
the
up in-
pear and the
Grown up in
apples.
Scouts, I think.
It's a lovely smell.
Mm-hmm.
When they bring out the final release of this, I hope it's not too far from this, because this really is genius. I'm gonna give it a shot with a bit of water. I think this might ruin it. I think this taste is just so
I
perfect.
think I was going to say it's fine on its own.
I
The other
think
one
so.
was just a bit too.
No, it's okay. I would say that actually that it good. There's something about the end which is. No, I think the water.
I think it takes a bit away from it.
You think
I
so?
think it mellows it down a bit too much. To be fair, I think there's more water to whiskey than you've got.
I think you're right.
It hangs about, but no, I think just straights.
Well, I prefer most straight. It's uncommon that I like water to go in there. I like some with water in it because it proves to people. It doesn't prove to people, but it illustrates quite well how much a little bit of drop of water can change whiskey. But not all of them. Like this one does it. The Ben Romach, the
Yep.
organic, the Deanston organic does that. There's a couple where you put water in it. It completely changes it. It doesn't just like make it smooth or
Yeah.
this. It like completely
Yep.
changes it. Maybe I didn't put enough water in it. To me, it didn't make too much of a difference. But I've always thought that this one was too much of a perfect
Mm-hmm.
whiskey to do anything with.
Why change it? Yeah, that one needed a wee drop of water, but that's just Ardbeg's smashing on its own.
Mm. That's very
Fingers
nice.
crossed the finished product's similar to that.
Yeah, I do hope so. I mean, I don't want to say I was disappointed with the Kelpie release, but the Kelpie committee release was definitely better. Intense aromas of smoked cinnamon and paprika, antique leather and saddle soap with classic Ardbeg scents. See, I think this is a bit of a nonsense sometimes, but
sometimes
but-
you need it and you think,
but at the same time, like when you read it and you've just had, you go, oh yeah, okay. But you got to be like pushed into it first. Fragrant bonfire. I don't get the bonfire.
I
I
get
get
a hint of
I
it.
get the peatiness and the smokiness, but not bonfiriness. Unusual savory note, like chill seasoned meat. That's a weird one. Right, an unusual savory note, like chill seasoned meats.
No,
That's stretching it.
that's
But that, who cares? That's why I don't care about the notes. I care about, it's just like, okay, good stuff. Both of these that we haven't mentioned yet, both of them have quite an oily texture. Now that we've rinsed out the glass and stuff, you don't see it
Yeah.
anymore. But there was quite heavy legs coming down the glass, and that's where all the flavors. Both are unchill filtered. Both are uncolored. So yeah, Isla, as always, is the winner once again.